Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited for this tutorial because I am showing you my DIY acrylic nails. I have been doing my nails at home for, I don't know, a couple months now. It saves me so much money, and honestly they are just like salon quality, and it costs about $15 like total, and you can do your nails probably 10 times. It is such a great hack, and it just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of patience, but saves you so much money. One of my favorite parts too is that if a nail like breaks or chips or whatever, which they usually do anyways if you go to the salon, you can just fix it at home for free right away, like right when it breaks. It's super awesome. So these are my nails. I'm horrible at painting them, so please don't judge like my paint job. Plus I'm just horrible at it, but these are them, and you can see how long they are. My real nails are super duper short and damaged and just not this strong, but they're so great. So this is such a good trick to save you money, to be looking fabulous even if you're broke. Like, so great. Don't need very much. You can get all of your supplies at Sally's Beauty. You can do whatever nail polish you want. Super awesome. So let's get started. Okay, so here is a look at everything you're going to need. You're of course going to be needing the acrylic tips. You're going to need a special nail clipper, not a regular nail clipper. You want one with this rounded cutter here, whatever it's called. You can get this at Sally's Beauty for just a couple dollars, and it should last for a very long time. A good nail file. Mine's kind of like dirty and old, I apologize, but one with a good rough side or like a glass file should be just fine. And then of course your nail polish and your top coat and a good quick dry nail glue. This is just from Sally's Beauty. I think all of these things are. And then I am just gonna lay down a paper towel. I also have with me a little nail kit here. Just has like nail clippers and everything. I've already filed down my nails and clipped them. I like to get them as short as possible because I don't like them growing up under the nail. So that is pretty much all that you're gonna need. I just use my nail kit to get any little hangnails out of the way before I start. So once your nails are all manicured, make sure you wash your hands and dry them. Once that's done, lay your paper towel down, grab your nail set. This is the full coverage, or it might be called extra coverage acrylic tips. There is a difference between a regular acrylic set and this full coverage. Regular has just like a flat edge here, whereas this one is more rounded. So that is gonna fit the bed of your nail a little bit better. It's gonna have this kind of like half moon shape here. So you're gonna wanna open up your kit and just start finding the tips that fit your fingernail best each. So this is the biggest one. Obviously I'm going to use this one for my thumbnail. So you take it, just kind of fit it to your nail. I always use it too to push my cuticle down a little bit. Once you find that right size, take your nail glue and do literally one drop on there. A little bit of this goes a long way, and if you get too much, it like oozes out the side of the nail and it is not fun. So take that and you just push it right down on the center, and the glue will sort of disperse itself. And then honestly, this is like the most important part, hold it down for about 10 to 20 seconds. This is going to make the nails last so much longer. I swear it'll last about 2 weeks. If you don't, you just stick it right on there. They'll pop off in a few days. You could just go ahead and clip this one first. I'm just gonna go ahead and glue all my nails on and then go back to clipping them. Once that is done, your nails are gonna be looking all types of crazy like this. Before you cut them, you're obviously going to want to consider the length, but also consider the shape. So I found this on Instagram. It has all these different nail shapes. This is from Talented Freelance Makeup something. So there's square, oval, you know, stiletto. I've never seen these crazy ones before, like lipstick and flare, but they can be kind of fun. So this is a really good reference. If you just kind of Google search nail shapes, I'm sure something like this would come up. I'm gonna be doing square today just because it's kind of the easiest and quickest to do. I don't like my nails super long, but I do obviously like a little length. That's why I'm doing fake nails. So I'm gonna take my nail, decide how long I want them, and if you're unsure, start longer, because you can always cut it down. The biggest thing here is to make sure that this thing is even and you're getting a nice linear cut. So I'm gonna cut it right there. I'm just gonna cut it downwards so the little acrylic isn't flying away. So that's a little tiny bit too long, but I'm gonna file it down so that the edge is nice and smooth. So I think by the time I file it, it's gonna be a pretty good size. Just measure each nail. You just kind of have to eyeball it to get them all even. Just kind of check to make sure they're all even. You can either cut it or file it down. Cutting it is just a bit easier. So now it's time to file. So this can be kind of the hardest part just because you have to be pretty precise with it. But once you get it down, once you get a little practice, you can have some fun with it and you get pretty good and pretty quick at it. Like I said, I'm just doing square, so I kind of just get to follow the nail and flatten it out like so. I mean, if you've ever filed your natural nail before, you know how to do this. But just keep going until it's a nice smooth edge. When you cut it, it does get, you know, it's a little jagged. But just keep filing it down until you get the desired look that you want. Looking pretty good here. You will kind of get some little curls from the acrylic down up in your nail. You can just brush them away pretty easily by using the small end of the file and getting down in there. Just continue with all of your nails, doing the same old thing and getting them as similar as possible. Once they're all pretty much done, I just kind of like to take a long hard look at them and make sure they're all shaped the way I like, get any more little curlies out, and make sure they're all the same length. Once they're looking good, go ahead and wash your hands just to get any of that acrylic kind of powdery stuff off, and then we'll come back and we'll paint them and do a top coat, and that'll be it. So now you just get to painting. I'm pretty sure we all know how to paint our nails. You can use, of course, any color you want. I'm obsessed with OPI. This is called Samoan Sand. It's just a really nice like nude beige color. So I do 2 coats on each nail just to get a nice vibrant color. And when you're painting them, you're also gonna wanna kind of get under the edges. And of course, give them plenty of time to dry. Okay, so I was going to apply a top coat until I realized mine, for some reason, is like super thick and like gooey. I don't know, it must have kind of left it open. So I'm gonna have to go get a top coat and just give these plenty of time to dry. These are the finished product minus the top coat, which you can't see anyways, so we'll just pretend like that's not a thing. That's it for the tutorial, you guys. Super awesome, super easy. Like I said, just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of patience, but your nails look like this when you're done. I love this life hack. I'm so glad I figured out how to do this and how to save myself so much money and still be looking good. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.